small craft advisory right now.
In this video, we leave West Palm Beach in the middle of a small craft advisory with winds blowing 25 to 30 knots. We sail about 200 miles up the east coast of Florida where we make landfall in Saint Augustine. We make that our home base for a few weeks while we travel by land to visit family and friends. Then we go right back out to sea again, hitch a ride on the Gulf Stream, and sail 600 miles to the Chesapeake. With the boat safely tied up at the Saint Augustine Municipal Marina, we made a short road trip to Orlando where we visited our youngest daughter Megan and Mike. We had a great time catching up with them in their lives while making pizza. The municipal marina where Destiny was moored is located in the quaint historic district of Saint Augustine. So we took the opportunity as often as we could to ride our bikes and explore the town. Due to the COVID-19 shutdown, people and cars were sparse. Our passage from St. Augustine to Virginia was a 600-mile voyage and took 4.5 solid days of sailing or motor sailing. We left in rough conditions with 25-knot winds on our bow and had a mixture of good and bad weather for the next 4 days.
Are really narrowly. We got the tide changing, we got the strong east wind, so definitely kind of a hairy trip out. This is definitely our least favorite part of cruising, is going in and out of passages with iffy weather, but it's hard to get everything just perfect, so sometimes you got to take what you get. Once you get out, things get better. So we made it far enough offshore that we're able to turn and catch the wind a bit. It's been a comfortable ride so far. Just had some dolphins come up and swim with us.
It was a pitch black night. We were close to 100 miles off the coast of South Carolina, and there she was, showing up on the chart plotter just 6 miles away. It was 2 o'clock in the morning, and Heather just woke up to relieve me of my 3-hour watch. I had to warn her, "Heather, don't fall overboard." Great white shark number 10 is lurking just 6 miles away. What a creepy feeling to know that there were great white sharks in the area. Well, it just comes with the territory. We were about 70 miles off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina, traveling in the Gulf Stream on a relatively calm day, when all of a sudden the water in front of us looks like it's boiling. There were big waves going in all directions and crashing into each other. It was too late. We couldn't avoid it. We were so dismayed that we didn't even think to grab a camera. We were just holding on and hoping we'd make it through it. About 10 miles later, we came upon a much more docile area doing the same type of thing and got a little bit of film footage of that area, as you can see. But this area was nothing like the first one. As it turns out, we had traveled over something called the Charleston Bump. It's on the edge of the Gulf Stream, and the water there is like 2,300 feet deep. The Gulf Stream is a northbound current running about 4 knots when all of a sudden it hits a 1,200-foot underwater mountain, forcing all that water straight up like a gigantic fire hose. In 1969, a small submarine and its crew got stuck in a swirling eddy caused by the Charleston Bump. It had to surface and get towed out of the area. You never know what you're going to discover when you go sailing offshore in the Bermuda Triangle.
So it's Friday about noon. We are approaching Cape Hatteras area, and the weather is, I guess, as it has been every other time we've passed here, it's gloomy and there's scattered storms all over the place. The seas are kind of mixed up. The wind keeps changing from our port stern to our starboard stern, so we can't really sail. So we got the motor going, and just had a very pretty day. So there's what we're looking at behind us. It's kind of moving over us, so we're going to get some more rain.
On June 6th, we sailed into the Chesapeake Bay, which will be Destiny's home for hurricane season.